I'm at the Martin & Co Arena after AFC Telford's 3-2 loss to Gainsborough Trinity this evening, and I have Bucks boss Rob Edwards with me. Rob, that's a tough loss, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, Richard. I think they were the better team for the first 15-20 minutes. They were more aggressive than us and won more second balls. They were very direct, strong team. Won a lot of first and seconds and got playing in our final third. A lot of long throws, a lot of balls in the box, and eventually they got one from a corner, and we managed to weather the storm and grow into the game. Got back in it at 1-1. I still think the game was quite finely balanced, and then to get a goal before half time was excellent. Obviously, it was a really good goal from Jordan. 2-1 up at half time, and we thought then if we could tidy up the basics in terms of winning first balls, winning second balls, trying to eliminate the amount of times they get throw-ins and free kicks, and put the ball in our box, then we knew we had the quality to hurt them as well. But within a couple of minutes to concede from a long throw was very disappointing. It can't happen. And then to concede from a free kick as well was something that I thought we were beginning to just eradicate from our game, and it's something that we talk about a lot and cannot be neglected. Not whatever level of football, set plays, long throws are vital, and they're the fundamentals, the basics that we have to make sure we do and do well to compete. And then we know we've got a lot of quality in terms of our football and our forward threat. So yeah, it was disappointing to lose the game, but we've had a really good run. We've got to take the positives out of it. We've come away from home, scored another couple of goals, played some very, very good stuff. We've got to eradicate those 3 mistakes, and if I look at the overall performance, there were some good elements. So, like I said, we've got to build on the good run that we've had, keep going, keep our belief, keep our focus, and bounce back on Saturday with a really tough game at home against Southport.
Sure. Did Jordan Lussey's goal just before half-time make any change to the team talk you were planning to have, or? Not
particularly, no. Only the fact that now I said we have got something more to hang on to and to hold on to. But apart from that, no. Didn't make me any more pleased really with the performance in the first half. I still thought we needed to tighten up in those areas that I talked about. But it did confirm to us that we knew where their areas of weakness were and where we could hurt them and threaten them as well. It was great to get a goal before half time and go up winning, but then if you throw that away within the first couple of minutes of the restart, it's pretty frustrating.
Sure. I guess Ross White's dismissal with about 15 minutes left, did that kind of put paid to any real chances of trying to get back into the game?
No, not at all. I mean, we tried to go for it. We went to up front, went 3-4-2. And then tried and then brought Aaron Simpson off as well, put Henry in a position where we thought we'd get a lot of the ball, Lou McCrory on to try and build, because if you just keep going direct against a team like that, they'll eat it up and they'll think it's happy days. So we wanted to try and play. I thought we dominated the game with the 10 men. Of course they're protecting the lead then at the time, I understand that. And we kept playing and probing, but it was disappointing we couldn't quite create that opening. I had a set piece right at the end, free kick when Jazz came up, and it just flashed across the box, but it wasn't to be today.
Sure. As frustrating as they are the errors today? Is that just to be expected with young players? I mean, obviously you're not happy about it, but is it a case of as long as they take that and learn from it?
Yeah, we've had to learn before, but it can't be something that keeps happening. So, all right, it can happen once, maybe it can happen twice. Happens 3 times, and there's a problem, and something that we'll have to readdress and address very quickly before the weekend. But as well as those negatives, I want to be positive. I want to talk about a lot of the good stuff that I saw, a lot of the play that we've been accustomed to over the last few weeks was there again, away from home. We've had a couple of long trips. We've got 3 points from them, so. Of course we're frustrated, we're disappointed. No one likes to lose a game, and obviously me more than most. But we've got a big game again on Saturday, and we've got to look towards that. Of course, brush up on those errors, but keep a lot of the good stuff.
Sure. So with Saturday in mind, I guess, is it day off tomorrow for the players and then training on Thursday and Friday?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, with the ones that can come in on Friday will obviously be there. We'll have all the lads on Thursday, and we'll be bright, lively, positive, and ready to go.
Sure. And I guess I know you've filled us in, or you filled in Nick on the radio with some about John Marsden's injury. Obviously, there's going to be a suspension for Ross at some point for that. Squad big enough to cope? You're happy with what we have?
We'll have a look. Obviously, numbers are a little bit thin on the ground at the moment with 3 injuries, 3 people missing tonight. So we'll have a look and see what games Ross misses. Shane looks like he's on the way back, which is good, and that would be good timing. Yeah, obviously Marzo being out for a number of weeks doesn't help, but it's something that we have to cope with. I'm more than happy with the squad and the quality of the squad. But it was a little, with a number of injuries and then suspension, it's hard for anyone, especially at this level, to cope with all that.
Sure. Okay. That's great, Rob. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks, Nick.